Hello everyone, it's Todd Screama. Thank you for watching this video about people, process, and product. So this is just some general ideas on what it takes to build a great company. So Rick and I started watching The Profit, which is a show on CNBC, and it's about this rich guy who goes into companies and he sees some opportunities and he really tries to make the company better and bigger and more profitable. So he says, hey, a business is about three things: people, process, and product. When you look at the mortgage business and you look at how this relates to Summit, so you look at our people, we've got literally some of the best people on the planet. I mean, people always say, oh, Todd, you've got such great people. I had David Licken in here, a famous guru in the mortgage business, and he's helping us with some long-term consulting. He says, Todd, I can't believe the talent you have in this company. I literally can't believe it. I've been doing this 30-something years, and I've never seen it before. So we've got great people. When you talk about product, you know, being a seller servicer, controlling your own guidelines, being able to make special exceptions, doing the DAPs and the CHDAPs and the manufactured homes and the super jumbo and all that stuff, we've got more product than any company I see on the planet, okay? Where the mortgage industry needs to focus and where Summit's going to become great is the process. What is that process? Now, here's the key to that process. That process should serve three customers. Number one is the employee. So that's the loan officer, the branch manager, the processor, the underwriter. The process should serve them. So it's easy. Their jobs make sense. It's easy to do. It's fast. The second ingredient to that process, or the second customer, is the referral account, the builder and the realtor, the people, the professionals that referred us the business. And the third, of course, is the borrower. But what we find is if we do 1 and 2 right, the borrower is always thrilled. You know, I just saw 800 surveys on my desk that I read through the other day on loans that we did. And every single one except for 2 said, oh, you're great, it was excellent, my process was great, you know, I rated a 10, all that good stuff. So we're doing a lot of great things. But the key for Summit, and really the key for the industry, because we were such a cowboy industry, and now we're so highly regulated, our industry needs to catch up to having a better process. And so when you look at Summit, the biggest thing that we focus on, we've got the people and product figured out. Literally 90% of our resources go into creating a better and better and better process. When you look at the iPhone, I'm sure it's super complicated to build the iPhone, but my iPhone always works. And that's an example of a great process. Now, the product is great, but however they make it work right is the process. You know, the map works and the texting works and all those things work. So we can't use the excuse anymore in the mortgage business that, oh, it's regulation, or oh, it's really hard. Guys, that's an excuse, okay? The process has to become great. It has to become more efficient. And that's the big focus within Summit and should be in the industry nationwide. The key is that I know that 10% of companies will never work on the process like you work on the. There's 10% of those companies will really have this philosophy and say, hey, we're going to work on that process until it's totally dialed. And that's what we're focused on in Summit Funding. Thanks for listening, guys.